It started with a sound, a soft chime. He'd left his phone on the table, face down, unlocked, careless. The screen lit up, and before I could look away, it spoke for him. Her voice, warm, familiar, too intimate. "See you tonight, my love." That word, love, didn't echo. It sliced. The room suddenly felt smaller. The coffee in my hand went cold while her voice kept replaying in my head, each syllable drawing blood in silence. He walked out moments later, humming something tuneless, kissing my forehead like nothing had shifted. And maybe nothing had, until the message played, until the illusion cracked. That's the thing about betrayal. It doesn't scream, it whispers. At first, I told myself it was nothing, a misunderstanding, a joke, a line from a movie maybe. But the tone, God, that tone. She spoke like someone who belonged. He'd always been private with his phone. Work stuff, he'd say, and I never questioned it. Trust is quiet until it's gone. I replayed the message again when he left. Her laugh, soft, possessive. The kind of laugh you only make when someone's lips are close enough to feel it. My body went still. My mind didn't. I walked through the house like I was haunting it, touching things that no longer felt like mine. His shirt on the chair, his watch on the dresser, his scent everywhere. The pieces of him I loved began to rot in my hands. But I didn't cry. Not yet. Not ever, maybe. I just listened and planned. I didn't accuse him. I observed. I noticed the subtle shifts, the longer showers, the new cologne, the late nights at work. I memorized patterns, not excuses. He became a study, not a partner. When he texted, I noted the rhythm of his fingers. When he smiled at his screen, I timed it. When he said, "I love you," I measured the distance between the words. Then I began collecting proof. Phone records, receipts, location pings. It wasn't anger guiding me, it was precision. I found her name buried in his contacts under a fake one, Sam. But the messages were anything but businesslike. Midnight confessions, future plans. The word hours used more than once. That's when I stopped sleeping. Not because I was broken, because I was awake for the first time. I started replying to his late-night meetings with silence. He didn't notice. He thought he was still in control. But control, like truth, is a fragile thing. Once cracked, it can't be hidden. The final confirmation came in a photo, a hotel lobby, her hand on his chest, his wedding ring off. The timestamp read Tuesday, 10:14 p.m. He'd told me he was with clients. I printed it out, folded it neatly, slipped it into an envelope. That night I waited at the table, the same one where her voice had first broken the silence. He walked in, smiling, kissed my cheek, asked about dinner. I handed him the envelope. No words, just the quiet between us. He opened it, stared. His lips parted, searching for lies that might still fit. "They mean nothing," he finally whispered, and I smiled. "Then you won't miss them." The next morning, I transferred everything. The accounts, the house deed, the shares he thought were ours. He'd left everything in my name years ago. Trust, he called it. Funny word. By noon, the lawyers had his signature revoked from every document. By evening, his credit cards declined. He called me, panicked. "Why would you do this?" I didn't answer. I just sent the same photo back, with one line underneath. "You built this life on a lie. I'm just letting it collapse." His silence felt like peace. People think revenge feels good. It doesn't. It feels quiet, like a door closing in a long hallway. I didn't cry when he left. I didn't scream when he begged, because by then, I was gone too. The woman who waited by the window, who believed in honesty, she died the moment that message played. Now I live in the after, where truth doesn't hurt, it hardens. Sometimes I still hear her voice in my head, "See you tonight, my love," and I smile, because she never will.